Alright, hey guys, what is up? It is Bibzuda back here once again on the Outlast Trials, and we are going to be kicking off weekly therapy number 29 in this video, which is, if I can check their Discord, supposed to be called Crossed Signals, only the voices in your head. So I'm interested to see what this is and if it has any impact in solo, because it seems like it would be communication focused. But yeah, we are kicking this one off in this video, and of course, if you missed it, I did upload a slew of videos for The Humbling, which was the prior weekly in the last day or two. So you might have missed some of those because I kind of spammed them out since I wanted to finish the uploads before this weekly started to finally be caught up, and then I can hopefully upload this over the course of the week more at a more regular pace, and we'll finally have reached back to normalcy after the disaster class of Bambino. I've switched up my room theme a bit here, gone with the tiki bar bamboo aesthetic for the the ending of summer coming around here, just for the fun of it there. And yeah, we're gonna check out what this new weekly is all about. Still don't have any news about what's coming up after this, but I will be sure to cover that whenever it does release. So let's look first at the terminal, and we will see, of course, the new trial. Crossed signals, only the voices in your head. Let's see what the variators are. Program details. No radio, no player names, hallucinations, increased threat to unlawful psychosurgery. So hallucinations is, I believe, from Geister, program Geister, back in Halloween of last year in early access. And that, I think, just had the Skinner Man showing up in even when you're not in psychosis. That's all that did, if I remember right. It says radio range is limited. In the ensuing silence, reagents are increasingly vulnerable to hallucination. Learn to mistrust silence. Let us be the voices in your head. So obviously these two, no radio and no player names, will have no impact on solo because there's no imposters this time around. So this will be a pretty unexciting weekly. Let's look at the trial list, which I almost forgot to even consider. Feed the children, vindicate the guilty, cancel the autopsy, open the gates, tilt the scales of justice, fuel the release, punish the miscreants, destroy the evidence, and teach the police officer. So kind of a mixed bag again. Honestly, maybe more good than bad, in all honesty. Although open the gates, punish the miscreants are kind of the same trial, low-key. But teach the police officer, fuel the release, I think are fantastic. Feed the children is a classic, not too bad. Cancel the autopsy, always a fun speed run. Open the gates, punish the miscreants are ones that we don't get too often in these events, so nice to have those. Tilt the scales, as I've mentioned, I've stopped enjoying as much. Vindicate the guilty is probably, let me think, there's 6 trials now, so I'd say vindicate the guilty is probably 3rd or 4th in my favorites list, so middle of the road there. Destroy the evidence is the worst trial in the entire game, so a shame to see that one come around. But I do think I'm going to do this one on intensive and switch up my loadout. That was my plan for this weekly, and given the fact that the variators are not very impactful, so psychosurgery wouldn't be super interesting, I think it's a good time to do that. How specifically I'm going to change things up, I'm not 100% sure just yet, but we'll see when I decide to jump into things. But obviously, I'm not going to be running stun or anything from my standard setup. I'm going to have to change things up entirely. So I'll probably mix it up as the weekly goes on, just switch around different things and have some fun with it while still going for those A+ grades. Getting close to being done with the catalog here. Just have this 100 stamp thing and then the final page left to go. Although it was said in the leaks as well that both of these catalogs will be getting an 11th page, which would be surprising to me for that to happen, but we'll see. Other than that, let's check the news. Probably just talks about the weekly, and that's about it. There's nothing going to be new in there other than that. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the review. Oh, I forgot to put on the Humbling poster. I kind of like to display the latest poster here. For whatever reason, these posters are coming in very strange orders and locations, with all the other weeklies being grouped up over here. Kind of annoying, honestly, that these are here. And they don't have the little description of completed the weekly therapy that these ones have. Very inconsistent, Red Barrels. What are you doing? Of course, I proudly display my Naked and Afraid poster whenever I'm given the opportunity. So leave that up there. But yeah, I'll see you guys at the first trial, which will be Feed the Children. Alright, so we have arrived at the first trial for the weekly, and I am rocking Blind, Slippers, Door Trap, Breaker, and Boosted for this trial. So it should be a fun time. I want to see what Door Trap Breaker actually looks like, because it says that the trap will shatter when you open the door, which I don't even understand what that means exactly. But I think this is probably a really bad amp to ever run, because it will build bad habits in terms of not worrying about the door traps. Slippers, I think I'm just running as a throwback to when it used to be good, but it is the first amp you unlock. And then Boosted, maybe we'll get a stamina booster and can go for a fast run here. And I think I'm going to just randomly pick rigs. I thought Blind could be cool on this. Okay, we got the battery booster, which is garbage. But yeah, of course, we are dealing with no radio, no player names, hallucinations, increased threat, and limited intel. And honestly, Brick's not as good as they would be normally nowadays. That I, of course, have my... don't have my strong arm, but we start with 2 posters off the bat, which is nice. And we don't have noise reduction, so we're making lots of noise running around. But I thought just a funny idea for Blind could be I'll just plop it right here. And then if anyone chases me, I can run back to this room to set it off. Oh yeah, it's giving me tutorial messages because of that one time that the game like reset my settings and crashed or something. It was really weird. That was when I was streaming. But yeah, Feed the Children, always a fun little trial to go through, in my opinion. Let's see if we can get any decent amount of speed in finding the first bleach bottle. How long is the cooldown on Blind nowadays? 2 minutes, so it's like 2.5 minutes. Oh my god, that scared me. I heard the noise, but still wasn't prepared for the result. But yeah, that is what I expected from hallucinations. I did remember that correctly, being the Skinner Man being appearing and spooking you. Oh. Spooking you during when you're not even in psychosis. So yeah, it's a cool variator. Just gives you a little bit of a jump scare on occasion, but you can kind of hear him with the staticky noises he makes. And then when you'll know that when you turn around, he'll be there and spook you. We get our third poster here. I don't know why I thought I'd be able to go somewhere there, but I'm not. This guy is screaming. No, I actually wanted to grab the bottle I was looking at. Thank you. I think I mistaked where the crawl space was. See, you heard that. Maybe if you were listening closely, you might have heard the noise. He makes a little like staticky like bzz, and then you turn around and he's like blah! I think if I jump, nope. I've never actually. No, I mean, I've tried that before. I thought it actually did work. I thought you could jump past what they were hiding in. Don't hit me, or hit me. Go ahead. Okay, you're an asshole. You know that? A real dick. We should be fine. But yeah, I mean, this just will highlight the absolute madness that is the difference between noise reduction and not having it. This whole weekly will be interesting in that regard. Wow, you almost hit me there. That was close, man. Hey, look. What's this on the ground? Yeah, feel free. Idiot! You moron! How did you not see that? Alright, is he the only guy? Are you kidding me? This guy, like, instantly goes somewhere in my way. And this is blocked. Okay, well. There you go. Serving it up fresh. Now, you can't jump on me. So I can just leave. I don't actually have to wait you out. I'm not sure where... What? Oh my lord. Okay, that worked out for me, I guess, somehow. Hey man. that you, sweet pea? I can't believe that that person like walked through me. That was dubious. Let's grab our poster. And a big problem with noise reduction being so obviously... Oh, you just jumped through the window there. Noise reduction being so obviously the best is that when I was looking through the other options, like I didn't even know what to take because everything else is just useless. Like not especially in comparison to noise reduction, but even just in general, like all the other category or amps in that category are like so not good. Slippers too probably builds bad habits, I would say, so generally running amps like slippers and door trap breaker are not things you'd want to rely on. Alright, let's see what this looks like here. Huh. So I don't even understand what exactly happened. I'll have to get another look at it. But it definitely didn't get set off. So you can jump out the window and get the brick haul of a lifetime. And head back to drop off our third bottle. Bing, and then let's head to the chapel side, which is generally the easier side since it's doesn't have a large X-pop to deal with. Quickly scurrying over here before the pusher becomes a problem. Oh. I didn't realize that guy was right there. I feel like I probably had to do that, but you never know, I guess. So see, here's the power of slippers. Whoa! Can you believe that? Used to be so nice being able to just sprint straight over glass, but importantly, nowadays, I absolutely would not run slippers over noise reduction for those higher difficulties. Or I guess psychosurgery only, because this is the other higher difficulty. And I'm running random stuff for fun. But yeah, if it were still the old slippers where you could sprint over the glass, I would not switch my loadout. Because noise reduction is just too damn good. It's just too damn good. But yeah, we have our fourth bottle of bleach here. Pour this bad Larry. Hey man! Yeah, the hallucinations definitely got me a few times back in Geister, but nowadays I'm quite privy to their antics. And I just need to head down into the basement to find our last bottle. Can't crouch when you're doing that with your hands, I guess. Someone in my live stream back when I was doing escalation runs suggested an amp. Oh hey, weekly task completed. An amp idea which I thought was pretty cool, just called earmuffs, which protects you from screamers from impacting you. And you know, similarly, it's kind of like slippers. It's pretty simple, short, sweet, to the point. It's just a good, not that it would be a great amp, but it's a good amp idea, just as something to add potentially. And you know, screamers can be pretty dang annoying, so who knows, maybe it would even be run by some people. Alright guys, ready to get jump scared? Wow! Oh, I guess he ran into me because I already saw him. Well, whatever. We've got our last bottle, and we can get this trial wrapped up. Guys, I want to go ahead and request, if you wouldn't mind, to please smash the like button. As usual, I would love it if you could do that. And we're going to just plop our blind right here. Goosey goosey. Gonna probably come through that door. She's been doing that for the most part. They've changed the model of blind since I last used it. It didn't used to have this thing on top of it. Can I get out of here, please? I kind of want to look back at one of my older videos to see Like one of my old Kill the Snitch runs where I used to use blind. I swear it's different. But who knows? I've been wrong. Oh my god. They got me again. They got me again. These bastards. Oh yeah, you got me, bro. You got me. I'm hands up. Oh, bad luck. Get the brick. Take it. Idiot. Alright. And that's going to do it for the first try this week. I'm kind of looking forward to doing these fun, switched up random loadouts. But yeah, that is it. 8 plus 9 minutes, 21 seconds. Feed the children crossed signals intensive here. And we should just have the 1 damage from that stupid jumper. Even when you have a throwable, you can't always avoid their BS. But yeah, maybe I can find... I bet there's not. Outlast Trials Loadout Randomizer. That doesn't exist. Oh, wait. No, this is some other game. That would be a cool thing to try. Maybe for a future weekly, I'll like create a randomizer of my own. It wouldn't be too hard to make one, but I probably don't have time this week, so that could be an idea for future. But anyways, I will see you guys in the next one, which I think is Vindicate the Guilty, being the only full trial coming in pretty early in this weekly.